Some people saying Lewis is lying about his age. This started because a lot of people friends with producer Lewis on Facebook, and Lewis had a birthday last week, and he turned 27. And I got emails from people saying Lewis is clearly lying about his age. He's not 27, that Lewis, number one, appears to be much older than I am, and just a lot of different questions about Lewis's age. But you're November 24, 1984 is your real birthday.
That's it.
Are you willing to show your birth certificate?
Yeah. But if these people are just going to say it's fake, then why bother?
I mean, Lewis, if the president can get away with faking his birth certificate,
How long-
producer Lewis can do it.
How long till people start accusing me of being born in
Iran.
Uganda?
Well, no, it would be because your dad's from Iran.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I'm 9 months older than Lewis. Lewis is not lying about his age. I have no reason to think he has falsified any documents. I have no reason to think he is involved in any kind of subterfuge or not. I don't believe he's a communist also.
Most people say, who don't know my age, that guess that I'm younger than 27. So
is that
this
right?
is kind of strange, yeah.
Who's that?
Most people who meet me, anytime I say, how old do you think I am, to anyone I'm talking to in person, it's always under my actual age.
Why do you think that is? Is it because of all the video games?
No. It can't be
You
the
know
video
what it might
games.
be? Remember when we had that psychic in here? A few months ago, Lewis explained he believes in the paranormal and psychics and ghosts and stuff like that.
I never said ghosts.
So we had a psychic in here to do a cold reading of Lewis and of me.
Yeah, well, first of all, what Dave did is he just pulled this random psychic out of nowhere without talking to me about it.
If I talked to you about it, it would taint everything.
No.
Not to mention that it wasn't random. She was highly recommended. She just happened to not guess almost anything, except the one weird thing is she did bring up that she saw Lewis connected to older women, and it's nothing we've ever really gotten into on the show, and we won't today. But when you talk about how you appear to be, people think you're younger, is it older women who meet you and think that you're younger, but maybe just because they're older?
No. Just last night, I was talking to a girl who was 6 or 7 years younger than me. I said, how old do you think I am? She
Six
said,
or 7 years younger. Okay.
Yeah, she said 24.
What were you guys talking about? What were the circumstances of this discussion?
We had just met.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe this is.
She disclosed her age, and I said,
She disclosed it.
how old do you think I am?
Lewis, when he talks about his chance encounters with women, uses language that's reminiscent of a police report. I don't think there's any coincidence there, Lewis. Why do I feel that it appears on...
I haven't noticed.
It must appear on a police report somewhere that Louis Motamedi indicated the woman had disclosed her age shortly before her disappearance.
Yeah, that's funny.
No, but in all seriousness, Lewis is really 27 years old. I don't know what else to tell you. But maybe the story about this woman who disclosed her age is more appropriate for the bonus show.
Perhaps.
Let's take a break. I want you to log on to davidpakman.com and sign our petition to get the show on current TV. We're also going to be talking about, on the bonus show today, TV ownership declining for the first time since Nielsen has tracked that statistic.